Hello, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we have part 2 of my garage transformation and the before and after. So this is the final video. You get to see how is the finished garage looking. So let's get into the video and see how did it go. Now we have cleaned everything out of here, as you can see. Now the plan is to just clean up the floors, paint the walls, and then we can paint the floor, at least this side. We will try to paint the floor. I don't know how it's going to go, but we have to try because I think it's going to make a big difference. So you can see the floor is really dirty. It's not washable. The tile is kind of dark, and I think it will look good painted, so we were going to try that. And then over here we were planning to build like desk with some like shelves for Fabi to put all of his things, and then we just need to get some shelves and racks for bikes and things like that to put everything back together. But now, first thing is cleaning everything up. Cleaned up the space, I have painted the walls. I think we can, and I have cleaned out, mopped and swept the floor as well. So I guess we can try to paint it. Probably it would be a lot better if we would buy a specific paint that is supposed to be for the floor, although I haven't really seen one like that here in Portugal. Probably there is, I haven't also looked, but we will try with the paint that we use for exterior. It should be a good resistant paint, and we will see how it goes, because we have quite a lot of that paint still left, and let's see, let's try it out. They're all too big. I mean, why on earth do they make two things that don't even fit together? Look how many do we have? Two other colors. None of them fit in this either. The only option is if I could get this one off of this, but I can't get it off. I think that this could fit with this thinner. I just cannot get it off. Oh, wait a second, there's a screw. I need some tools. So let's try something here. There's like a screw here. Ta-da! We are ready to paint. What do we think? It's only like one corner, but like, what do we think? I think it covers really well for just one layer. I'm gonna do more than one, but it has covered quite well. I thought it would be worse. And I think it looks nice. Ta-ta! I'm filming literally from the window because it's drying. But I've done it. So I'm standing outside now. I've done it. I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it another layer today later or tomorrow. But after this is done, the next is just to put all the shelves in, to put the table in, and just sort and organize everything, and that's going to fill up this space. Good morning. I am back in the garage, and yesterday I finished with the painting the floor. I did another layer, and I think that with 2 layers is totally enough. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is how it looks. Obviously you can see all the lines in between because it's obviously tile. There's a lot of gaps. This is really awkward under the fridge. Halfway through painting I realized, wait a second, the fridge is here. So I will have to move it out and finish that bit underneath. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. I don't really even think that it needs another layer. This is really just to keep it looking clean. And then yesterday we went to IKEA to pick up some storage solutions. We had a look in like Leroy and other shops for different kind of options. What we need is a few shelves where to just open shelves where to just put some boxes and just some things to keep off the floor. And what we also needed was some kind of desk solution, some kind of shelves, drawers to put like a board on top for Fabio to make his like a working space with some also storage. And that was a bit more harder because we had to think about how to make it so that there is enough storage, that it's the right height to align with these kitchen cabinets, because it's gonna go just right at the back. And we also needed to kind of make sure that it's the board that we have already to put on top as a countertop, that is you can attach it easily, and that it's gonna hold there very well. And obviously we wanted to do all of this in a really small budget. We didn't want to spend a lot of money on just some kind of little units or a whole working desk. Like we could have just bought a whole working table. They have these kind of options, but those are all quite expensive, and we had that board already on top. And for that reason we were thinking we just need something to put that board on top that is also gives some kind of storage. So what we ended up buying, and then these we got, except these have nothing to do with this. These two are just the normal kitchen units from IKEA, the IKEA kitchen ones. These are not the width of 60 centimeters, they're 60 centimeters like wide, but the depth is the 37, I think, centimeters, so they're not as deep as the usual kitchen counters. And for that reason we chose that, because so that we can put the countertop on top and there's like a space still underneath. So we were walking through that shop for ages. We couldn't find, we had some other ideas that we wanted from there. They didn't have those. We couldn't find anything else that we liked, and then we just ended up deciding, okay, this is going to be a good solution. 2 kitchen cabinets without doors, with just open shelves so that he can just put everything and see everything that he has we will see. So now I'm going to put everything together. I think I'm going to start with these kitchen cabinets, put everything together and start organizing it.
These two are put together. That one needs a bit of lining. This is how it's going to be. We're gonna have a countertop on top of here and some shelves inside, and that's going to be fabulous workspace.
And now I'm going to start with this one that is behind me. That's going to be just a storage unit, just some shelves, open shelves to put some boxes and other things. And I think potentially one of those is going to be where we put like some of our produce and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start putting another piece of furniture together, and I'm not complaining about it because I like it.
So is there anything to put it against
So now that we have the shelves, we have the boxes, I'm trying to start organizing all of the things that we have. And we have a few boxes that are just kind of still unpacked from when we moved here. It's kind of stuff that we don't really use but don't want to throw out, don't really know where to put. And I realized one really sad thing. I have a box that is full of exercising equipment, and it's like dusty, and it's going to be packed and labeled as exercise stuff, which probably will not going to be used anytime soon. Hello, it's been a few days since I filmed anything with in the garage, but it is pretty much finished, and I'm ready to show you the final result and the before and after.
So, just to give a few words about what we've done here since the last update. First of all, this is still needing to be cut. It should align with the same as this one, but we've had a busy weekend, so Fabi hasn't got time to do it yet. That mattress is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in a motorhome. I don't know why we are keeping it here. And we have another addition of a new shelf, which we bought as well after this, because we realized we probably need a bit more. And And yeah, we've just put all the things in places for now, and this is what it is. I also have put in this little table and chair situation here. This is the final result. It obviously isn't anything spectacular. It's just a garage, and it was a project done on budget, or at least we tried to not spend too much money on it. But I think it serves us very well now. It is so much cleaner. It feels like even if we do something here, make a mess, it's just so much easier to clean it up. Everything has its own space. Nothing is like, none of the boxes and things like that are on the floor anymore. We have more storage, we have more shelves, and that's exactly what it needed to be. It needed to be clean, it needed more storage, and we also really needed to hang those bikes somewhere, otherwise they're just everywhere. And that's, I think, what we've managed to achieve, and I'm really, really happy with the result. It's a lot nicer to be here. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the final result. If you have any questions, don't hesitate and ask in the comments. And we will see you in the next video. Bye!